Hey, what's going on, everybody? Thank you for checking out Way of Fishing. A little bit different video than normal. I actually had a lot of fun filming that intro. I can't fish. Everything around me is frozen. Everything's hard. And if this is the first video that's new to you since subscribing to my channel, I appreciate it. I've gotten a lot of new subscribers here in the last 3 weeks. I appreciate you guys for subscribing. Thank you to everybody who sent me a DM on Instagram or has commented on a video. I appreciate the support. So in the opening of the video, you saw two of my main finesse reels. I've got two of the blue Ultegra Advances. These are all Shimanos, and I've got one of the Soars. So this is relevant to those reels specifically because those reels, and I'll put a still of the spool up so you can see those reels don't hold a lot of line. A braid to leader connection is almost, you have to have it if you're going to run the reels that I run. You can't run straight fluorocarbon or monofilament. The reels just don't hold enough line. But I don't use braid, and I think I've spoken to this a couple times, but I haven't really gone into detail on it. The main line on my spinning reels is something called PE. PE and its measurements they're non-US. Okay, this is stuff that's very popular outside of the US. It's coming to the US market a little bit, but you really have to find the bulk of it on eBay or on the internet and know what you're going for. This stuff is super fine. So this first line here, if I can point to it, then this is the end of a regular ink pen, okay? And that's the ear on a dime, and there's the one. Matter of fact, the line, you can't really see the one, but that line right there is the line I use on my drop shot rod, okay? That is, if I'm not mistaken, that's 12-pound test. I'll put a graphic up for the brand because I'm gonna get it wrong. I want to say that it's Sunline. Sunline makes a lot of PE, but that is Sunline, okay? What's next to it right here is Lucky Craft Iron Athlete, and this back here is Lucky Craft Iron Athlete also, okay? They're two different pound tests. Trust me when I tell you that that's probably a quarter or less the thickness of 4-pound test monofilament. This is 10-pound Lucky Craft PE, okay? And then to give you some scale, again, we got 10, we got 8, we got 12, and there's a dime, okay? So you can kind of see size-wise, but to give you some scale, I'm gonna bring in a brand new piece of Power Pro, 15-pound test, and it should come from, I guess, the left of your screen, right there. Do you see the difference in the thickness? Okay, that's 15. So in the US, we're like, oh yeah, I got some thin braid on there. That is 15. Look at that. Okay, and actually I spoke incorrectly. Yes, I did. I spoke incorrectly. That is not, okay, that is not Lucky Craft. See this right here? That is not Lucky Craft. And I'm gonna tell you right now, you see the diameter of the line, I can't do this. The line that's moving is 15-pound Power Pro. Okay, the next line that I'm gonna move, that's 12 and 10. I'm pushing 12 and 10 out off the dime. This line that's left right here, can't even pick it up. It's so fine I can't even pick it up. That right there is 24-pound test. That is 24-pound test Ardent Gliss. Now, of all the lines I've used, one of the ones that has impressed me the most has been Ardent Gliss. You can get it at Dick's, you can get it at Bass Pro sometimes, but I've got 15-pound Power Pro right there on top of 24-pound Ardent Gliss. This is twice the breaking strength, right here, is twice the breaking strength of this, but it is a quarter the thickness. So does that give you some idea of the fineness of this line we're dealing with here? This particular line I use on my deep cranking on my Ingetsu, the one I did the review on, because again, it has a shallow spool too and won't hold a lot of line. So that's what's on the Ingetsu. This is what's on my drop shot rod. This is what's on my slider rod. And this is what's on Fishing Kid 06's Christmas present. So he's gonna use it for floating worms and that sort of thing. It's not really gonna be a problem. But again, if you're a finesse guy like me, finesse is all about finding an edge, making it smaller, making it more realistic, getting that little bit. If you're a finesse fisherman, you sweat the details. That's what we do, okay? If you're not, you're fine with this. I mean, that's fine, that cast, whatever. But if you're a finesse guy and you know that the lightest line gives you the best action and it will be the difference between one bite that somebody else might not get, then this is the stuff we're going after. That's why I'm using it. Sensitivity is through the roof. This stuff is super dense, super tight, takes on no water. The weave is insane. I would not recommend the Lucky Craft. I've been using it for a season and I actually haven't broken a fish off, but I've broken the line a lot trying to cinch knots down. So I would not recommend the Lucky Craft. Just something to think about. But I'll put some links in the description below, and they'll take you to lines that I recommend on eBay, lines that I've used. I'll put a link into this line right here, and I'll find you some Ardent Gliss and put that link in there, and some other PEs that I played around with that I don't have in this video. So if you use the link and you buy, I appreciate it because that helps out the channel. It's a way to help out the channel and help yourself out at the same time. So if you need something from eBay, go ahead and use my link and get it. Hopefully you want to try these lines out and you purchase something. So again, I'll answer any question you ask, and thanks for subscribing. Thanks for watching.